Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palm. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oregon State's offense will be first on the attack. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long run. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
To the air, it's Murphy. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Hankerson. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Beavers can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. They'll go to the toss. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Murphy. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Cougars offense has the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide. that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The give on the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Look out, he's got room. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Washington State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And the Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baker.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right?
Gashing the knee on the right. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wazoo!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
Oregon State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Brings up second down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give to the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Makes the catch. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the big fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Oh, they're after him. Got him. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Barges ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. He'll pitch it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Ellison. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Washington State will have to boot it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Turning it on! And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. A designed run for the quarterback. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Caught behind the line. It's Hankerson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the field goal unit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And that's his second miss of the day. And listen, it's a real thing, man. The wet, the ball gets heavier. Like, the operation doesn't go as smooth with the conditions. And I'd be shocked if we saw him again today.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington State sent out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. On the ground, it's Hankerson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the ground, he's got it again. Breaks the tackle.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Fires complete on the crosser. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bowers. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
Oregon State.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Dead center perfect. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
And the Beavers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll open the second half on the ground. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long.
At the 47-yard line. Brings up.
They'll try the toss to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They're setting up the screen. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Beavers are flying down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. He'll try the left side. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. The Beavers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Can't get him to the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Washington State 14, Oregon State 6.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Beavers will have it 1st and 10. They want to run this quarterback. He's loose. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll go to the fullback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. 2nd down coming up. Give to the fullback. Fights off a defender. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
Punt is in the air. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Meredith.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on the slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down.
Second down coming up.
From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington State has it all working right now. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on second down for this offense.
Second down.
We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. On the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. They'll send the tight end in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ellison. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll try the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Here they come facing third and long from the 20. Makes the grab. Touchdown Cougars. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Try to get it to the edge. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the fullback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. That's caught. It's Card. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Clemens. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Clemens. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with him. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Beavers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to pass. And that one's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Beavers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Meredith. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ellison. Still on his feet. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's another Cougar.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off play action. They're working that left side. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Tight end now in motion. They're going back to the ground. He breaks a tackle. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Got room to work. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
28, Oregon State, 13.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Finds the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Grab near the marker. It's Hankerson. At the 45 on his way. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Card. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Number 12.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. The extra point is blocked. Now he can return this. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in the groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.